Please tell us about yourself.
So, I was born in Rajasthan and I've been brought up in Delhi. In my graduation, I've done maths honors from Hindu College, Delhi University. My hobbies include watching advertisement, running, and doodling.
Watching advertisement.
Yes.
Okay. Why specifically you love to, watch advertisements?
So, I like the creativity which is infused within some minutes or some seconds. So, that attracted me. And advertisement can be made on any topic and it can be used as a good means to motivate or influence someone.
What is your favorite advertisement that is made by the government of India to raise awareness about a certain scheme launched by the government of India?
So, right now I can remember of this Swachh Bharat campaign when Amitabh Bachchan did this advertisement of Darwaza Band campaign. So, I believe that when we use such influencing personalities in our advertisement, they actually make an impact. Ki, look, Amitabh Bachchan is doing that. Why can't we do that?
Okay. Can you name any advertisement, famous advertisement made by a superstar but became controversial? Any advertisement. Based on that, the government came out with some guidelines. Because of the controversy surrounding the advertisement made by a superstar, the government has to come out with some guidelines. Are you aware of that?
So, I can remember some controversial advertisement right now, but not specifically of some superstar. One example is of Tanishq, where there was this clash of some communal issues, Jashne, Rivaze Diwali, some sort of that. And recently there was some advertisement of Zomato and Swiggy, one of them. So this is what I remember right now.
Okay. See, Nisha, when a celebrity endorses
Yes.
a product, and if that product causes harm, can we sue the celebrity looking at whose advertisement we bought the product?
Yes, sir. In the recent Consumer Protection Act 2019 and the guidelines after that, we have made it compulsory that if any celebrity is endorsing some advertisement, they have to find out the credentials of that and they have to validate what they are saying, what they are influencing individual people.
So, can we sue the celebrity as per the present guidelines? Can we sue celebrity in the court of law?
Sir, as per my knowledge, we can.
Okay. But do you think it is possible for celebrity to really understand the intricacies of using the product? Can he really do the check? For example, a celebrity endorsing certain soap or any cosmetic. Do the celebrities actually go into details of the chemicals of that? Whether in the long term it causes any harmful impact? Is it even possible for celebrity to know all these things?
Sir, I understand that it is difficult, but it is not impossible to understand the issues with it. For instance, if someone is advertising this drinks like Bonvita, Horlicks, so there are scientific studies of height increase or maybe energy. So there are studies in that. So if the celebrity is endorsing that advertisement, I believe that they can make a claim that they have not personally used it, or if they have used it and they have found it result, then they can claim that. But they cannot blindfoldedly say that this is good and this is bad. And so because people tend to follow them blindly without finding out the facts and figures, so the responsibility to some extent lies on them that what they endorse is good for the people who are watching them, who are following them.
Okay. In that case,
Yes.
where the onus lies on the celebrity, don't you think the onus lies on the media channel which is telecasting the product? Do you think the media channel, the media company which is telecasting the advertisement, they should also actually check the facts of the product? Why such guidelines are there or not there?
So, we have this Advertising Standard Council of India, which has given some guidelines which the media channels and all the endorsers are supposed to follow it. So, onus lies on every individual, every company which is involved in this to ensure that what they are claiming is truthful and has some base in that.
See, of course, I understand that your intention is that the media channel shall actually be responsible for that. But the question is, are there presently any guidelines that allow us to sue not only celebrity but also the media channel? Present guidelines, are they putting the onus on only the celebrity or on the media channel also?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about
Okay.
the exact guidelines, but there have been this IT rules talking about this thing, but I have to look into it.
Are you sure IT rules talk about this? The Information Technology Act talks about this, the advertisements.
So recently there have been rules, and in that they talked about advertisement also, like on social media, how to endorse and what are the rules and procedures one needs to follow.
Does it apply to social media also?
So yes, sir.
So in social media platforms also, advertisements, the platform has checked the advertisement before telecasting them, not telecasting, before displaying them.
Yes,
The
sir.
social media platforms,
Yes, sir.
they should also check the
Yes, sir. There have
advertisement.
been guidelines.
Okay. Okay. So your other hobby is doodling.
Yes, sir.
Doodling. Okay. Tell me, doodling, what actual doodling means?
Sir, doodling is the art of drawing random patterns.
Okay. Which has no meaning or some meaning.
Sir, sometimes it has meaning, sometimes it doesn't have meaning.
Is there a situation where you started doodling something and it came out as something that has deep emotion in it, that has a real meaning that you did not even think of while starting the doodle?
Sir, sometimes it has. Like recently, I started with mountains. I was just randomly drawing mountains and trees in it, and I landed up drawing Masuri in it because I did my foundation course there. So I draw this helipad and Kempty Falls. So sometimes
Okay.
it turned out that it reflects our emotion. I spent it 3 months over there, how I felt, the roads and the atmosphere around that.
Okay. Nisha, tell me, as a hobby, you doodle. But if you are doodle as a professional, what barriers are there in between? Doodling as a hobby, doodling as a profession. The transition has what kind of challenges?
Sir, according to my limited knowledge about this particular aspect, I believe, sir, there is less credibility for this form of art, and there are less avenues for to pursue it as your career. For instance, we have this Doodle for Google, but there are not much renowned platforms for which you can doodle or pursue it as your career. For other forms of painting, we have this markets and we have this platforms where you can showcase your talent. But for doodle, people generally tend to have a impression that it is just as a time pass sort of thing. So the
Okay.
value is less.
Value is less. So there's nothing like professional doodling.
Yes, sir.
There is nothing like professional doodling.
Sir, there is, for instance, we in newspaper also we have doodle, but it is intermixed with this cartoon effect or some other things like that. In magazines we have, but sir, it is limited.
Okay. So Masuri is the only doodle that has deep emotion in it. Any other doodle that you have drawn that has deep emotion in it, that really created a lot of meaning to you?
So once I do this emojis, where I started with when I passed out from college, and then I spent 3 years of this preparation
You
phase.
spent. Okay, yeah, continue.
For 3 years of preparation. So that is where I felt this emotional turmoil I felt through. When I came from college, I was very happy that everything is easy, go peasy, but everything turned out little difficult, then sad, then again there was this happiness. So I was drawing emojis. So that was the point I felt okay, this is the cycle I've gone through. So that
Okay,
is one thing.
okay,
other thing I remember.
interesting. One of your hobbies is running.
Yes, sir.
Is it long distance running?
Sir, I do both, but
You went to marathon also. 2019-22 marathon. Of how many kilometers?
Sir, this was of 7.2 kilometer in college.
But can we call 7.2 as a marathon, Nisha?
No, sir. The actual length is 42.192 kilometer, but there are many marathons of different length we generally plan for individuals.
You have one in marathon, then 100 meters,
100 meters, yes.
and then relay.
Yes.
Good. So see, so you have run both short distance as well as long distance. Do you know any athlete, international, any athlete who won medals both in short distance as well as long distance running? Short distance we call sprint, in fact.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know any such name right now. So because for me the distance was very less, 7.2 kilometer.
But still 7.2 is a long distance, in fact.
Yes, sir, it is.
And that's why I'm asking, do you know anybody who won the long distance, maybe 5 kilometers? Do you know in Olympics we have 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers? Are you aware of that?
No, sir, not.
Do you know any famous athlete presently internationally who won both 5 kilometers and 10 kilometer races, got gold medals in both?
Sorry, sir, I don't.
Okay. Do you know any athlete who won 100 meters as well as 200 meters in Olympics?
In Olympics, no, sir.
Tell me a favorite athletics Olympic medalist other than, okay, tell me.
So I'm not able to recall names right now. I'm just thinking of, I know that the top names were from Ethiopia, but I'm not able to recall their name.
Any name recently or 100 meters champion who has got so many world records? African only.
Sorry, sir.
Have you heard Usain Bolt?
Yes, sir.
He won 400 meters or 100 meters?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, but you are an athlete basically, right? What is the timing for you won gold medal in 100 meters inter-department race of college and sports week of the school? What is your best 100 meters timing?
I think it was 15 seconds, I think.
Where, in school or college?
So the best time was informal one in college only. That was in between our department only.
But they will measure the timing, no?
Sir.
They put
Yes,
the timings. So you are a gold medalist.
Sir, I was not a gold medalist when I had my best time. That
Okay.
was in my department only. I won this inter-department thing when all the departments were participating.
That's what, gold medal in the inter-department race. In that, what is the timing?
So I think it was 15.5 seconds that moment.
15.5 seconds. Okay, good. And the 7 kilometers, the marathon, the summit marathon, Hindu Youth Summit Marathon.
Yes.
7 kilometers one?
7. So there I won bronze medal.
What is the timing there?
So it was around 38 minutes or 37. I'm not able to recall correctly.
Okay. Have you ever gone for 10 kilometers? Try 10 kilometers in your life?
Sir, I didn't get opportunity. I tried in Labasa, but that was 5.5 kilometers.
Okay. Can you tell me, for a long distance athlete,
Yes, sir.
or for you when practicing long distance running,
Yes, sir.
what are the common injuries that you may face, you may get in which parts of the leg for long distance athletes? And for short distance athlete, when practicing short distance, which kind of injury do you get? Do you find difference in the type of injuries for long distance, short distance athletes?
Sir, I have to read into this part.
No. Have you observed? My question is, have you got any kind of injury? Were you injured while going for long distance, 1.3 kilometers? Some kind of injury
No, sir.
as you practice long distance, as you practice short distance?
No, sir. I didn't face any.
Okay. Have you heard of shin splints?
Yes, sir.
What are shin splints?
So it's in this part of leg.
Is it below the knee or above the knee?
Sir, below knee.
Okay. What is
in
it?
the front part?
So it's the muscle or the bone?
So it's muscle.
Muscle.
As
So
what I know.
what the reason behind shin splint is?
Sir, I don't know.
Okay. Do you know tibia?
Tibia.
Have you heard tibia?
It's a bone, I think.
Where? Is it above the knee, below the knee?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, no problem. So, what's your adjustment? NSS project coordinator in which college? Hindu college.
Yes, sir.
NSS project coordinator.
Yes, sir.
So, which project was it? NSS.
Sir, I was in the education branch of INSS.
Okay. So what is the project for which you coordinated?
Sir, near to our college, there is Majnu Ka Tila. There was this land allocated to refugees. So there we used to teach children after school hours.
Are they government school students?
Sir, they were government school students only.
Are they from slum?
Sorry, sir?
Are they from slums?
Sir, I won't call it a slum because that was a land allocated by government to the refugees. I think they came from Pakistan. So they were the Pakistani refugees.
Okay. What is the name? Majnu Ka Tila.
Majnu Ka Tila, yes.
Where is it? Which part of Delhi?
Sir, it's near North Campus only.
Okay. So you used to go there
Yes, sir.
on weekends?
Sir, sometimes on weekdays also after college hours.
Okay.
After 5.
So you're a group of?
Sir, I don't know exact number because
Your group as a coordinator, you are leading a group of
Majnu Ka Tila, we were 17 individuals.
And you are the coordinator of the team.
Yes, sir.
Head of the team.
Yes, sir.
So you used to take all 17 students to the Majnu Ka Tila.
Yes, sir. Sir, I joined NSS in first year. So there I was a volunteer. In second year, I was project coordinator.
Okay. So as project coordinator, is there or was there anything innovative that you have done? Any innovative steps or measures, any ideas that you implemented as a coordinator to increase the output of your work? Essentially, the work is increasing the learning abilities of the students.
Yes,
so, anything innovative you have done?
Sir, firstly, my focus was always to ensure that the children are present in those classes because most of them don't used to like studies. So what we did was, firstly, in the first week, we used to call them and we used to play games. And secondly, on the alternate days, we used to hear stories from them. That you tell these stories, we will listen. So I used to show ki, yes, you are so good at doing this or doing that. Then from second week, we used to make them teach. But there also we used to do this alternate thing so that they don't go back and don't come again. And thirdly, we had fund from this NSS where we used to give them pencil and the notebooks.
Okay.
So they are attracted towards this also, that we'll get a new pencil. So they
every day.
No, sir. Every alternate week maybe.
You give new pencil to them.
Pencil.
That is the innovation you have done.
Yes, sir. This story thing and the game thing started with me being a project coordinator because when I was volunteer, so I saw that the number were decreasing day by day. And sir, one more thing I added was to take this alternate group of people because all 17 cannot be present on every day we are going to. And sometimes, for instance, like because of semester exam or internal, some volunteer used to say that we cannot come. So I divided this slot and actually I used to introduce a poll that on which days you are available so that there is no such day where we do not have any volunteers so that we can ensure continuity for the children as well.
Good. So tell me, this National Shawl Service.
Yes, sir.
If you have to go back now and do it once again,
yes, sir.
Because you have traveled so far in life, you have to go back and do it again. What changes would you suggest to that project?
Sir, my personal focus now will be on the digital education. Because after coming out of college, I prepared for civil services examination and then I got to know many new things. Because till then my sphere of knowledge was limited. Because I was doing maths honors before I was in this science field only. But after preparing for civil services, I read polity, economics, digital education, government schemes. So now if I get opportunity to go back, I'll focus on digital education more because I feel that it's the need of our.
Okay. So you have done mathematics honors, right?
Yes, sir.
From the Hindu college, maths honors.
Yes, sir.
How do you think maths is useful to you as a civil service officer?
Sir, I believe maths is a wholesome thing. It's not just about its concept. It's It firstly influences our personality, that how we think. We have critical thinking. We did do more analysis from when we are from such a background. Secondly, sir, focusing upon its application, we have its models to work in education sector, weather sector.
Example of the model that can help in the weather sector.
Whether, sir, we can use concepts of probability. Then we have this algorithms which we can use for better weather prediction, for improving the lives of farmers by introducing new technology to them, by helping them analyze what they should grow, when they should grow.
Which theory or theorem or probability can you use in the weather prediction?
Sir, I cannot recall right now, sir.
Tell me 3 famous theorems of probability in mathematics.
Sir, I have not read probability much, because it was just part of one semester and it was not part further.
But you might have studied it in the 11th and 12th mathematics.
Yes, sir, I think that was a very simpler part of probability.
Any mathematician who worked in the field of probability, any famous theorem, any famous theory in probability that is widely applied to solve most of the problems in probability?
Sorry, sir, I don't.
You remember anybody starting the name of B?
B, sir.
The name starts with B.
No, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. See, you are from Rajasthan.
Yes, sir. Born in Rajasthan, brought up in Delhi.
Brought up in Delhi. Oh, how much time you spent in Rajasthan?
Sir, I think I was 4.5 years old when I came to Delhi. But I used to go Rajasthan every summer vacations and winter vacations.
Why have you chosen mathematics basically? Means what is your aim while choosing mathematics? What is your aim? What kind of career is there in your mind when you chose mathematics in graduation?
Sir, to be honest, I didn't think of career. I was not that mature, because I thought about civil services since childhood, since 6th standards. But then in 11th standard, I took biology with mathematics. I thought of becoming doctor. But in 11th standard, I realized that I don't like biology. So I chose mathematics over it. And I was always good in mathematics. In my family lineage, we have been good in mathematics. So I thought of pursuing it further.
Your father is a professor, math professor, something like that?
So, no, sir. My father is in Delhi Police, but he was good in mathematics.
Okay.
My grandfather.
Which position is in now? Delhi Police?
Sir, right now he is Assistant Sub Inspector, ASI.
Okay. See, Nisha, tell me, you know the Nobel Prize, right? You know about Nobel Prize?
Nobel Prize
Yeah.
for mathematics, sir.
Is Nobel Prize given for mathematics?
No, sir. It's not.
Then for mathematics, what is the highest award that every mathematician aspires to get?
So it's the Fields Medal.
Tell me some Indians who got it.
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall names right now.
Any NRI?
Sir, NRI have got it, but I cannot recall name right now.
It's okay. Your father is Delhi Police.
Yes, sir.
Delhi Police is controlled by the state government, Delhi, right?
No, central government, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
So when Delhi Police controls central government, when state government has no say on Delhi Police, don't you think the law and order is really affected in Delhi?
Sir, Delhi Police is under central government, because firstly, Delhi is a union territory and the 3 subjects are out of control of state government. And secondly, sir, because of the capital city, we need some centralization of power so as to ensure that we have better law and order to act centrally, to respond to the exigencies.
So do you support central government holding Delhi Police rather than giving a part of it to the state police?
Yes, sir.
Do you support?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Tell me which UTs, Union Territories of India, have got their own legislative assembly.
Sir, Delhi, Puducherry, Jammu and Kashmir.
Not other UTs?
Sir, other UTs don't have.
What are other UTs?
Sir, Ladakh, Chandigarh, Andaman and Nicobar, Lakshadweep, Daman and Diu, Dadar and Nagar Haveli. They are one now.
So compare Daman Diu, Dadar Nagar Haveli and Puducherry. Puducherry has got its own LA, Legislative Assembly,
Yes, sir.
but Damandayu does not.
Yes.
Why? Any political reason behind that? Any logical reason behind that? Why Puducherry is given Legislative Assembly, but not Damandayu, which is similar, a group of islands? Why?
Sir, according to my limited knowledge, firstly, firstly, there is this historical region that it was under French, and so the population also varied to some extent that it need assembly of its own to cater to its special needs.
Are you guessing it, or do you know the reason?
Sir, I am guessing it with the logical instance.
Okay.
And sir, secondly, maybe because of population that.
Population means, you mean to say the number of people or the kind of people?
Sir, firstly, the historical region includes the kind of people. Secondly, I'm not sure about it, but I think because the Puducherry is in 3 states we have, so it must be having a larger population than the other territory. So that may be the reason.
Okay. You are Nisha Fogat.
Yes, sir.
So the name Nisha Fogat actually leads us to think about certain Fogat family.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, who is that lady who won multiple medals in wrestling? The only woman wrestler of India to have won multiple medals. Who is that?
Sir, Geeta Fogart.
Are you sure, Geeta Fogat?
Sir, as per my knowledge,
So Geeta Fogat is the one who won multiple gold medals in international competitions of wrestling?
Sir, I may be wrong, but according to my limited knowledge, it's Geeta Fogart only. Right now, we have Vinesh Fogart as well, but I do not know the exact medal.
Okay, tell me, Geeta Fogat won how many gold medals in which competitions? In
Uh,
women wrestling.
Sir, I don't know
Okay,
the
in which
exact.
competition she won any gold medal? Geeta Fogat, any gold medal, any competition? On international platform, not within India.
Sir, in Commonwealth game, she won medal.
Gold?
I think so, sir. Not sure.
Not sure. Okay. See, how often do you go to Junjun? Junjun is the place you came from, right?
Junjunu, sir. It's
Junjunu.
the district. My village is nearby Chidava.
What is Junjun famous for?
Sir, you are asking in some kind of product or
Anything. You can talk about culture, architecture, food, product, anything they're famous for.
Sir, firstly, most of the people from other region know is because of copper mines in K3, which is in Junjunu. Secondly, sir, Junjunu is also known for as land of martyrs. We have the maximum number of individuals who are in army.
Okay. That's good to know. Maybe your family also genetically got that kind of thing, getting into serving the public, right? Have you heard of Havelis?
Yes, sir.
What is Haveli? I think Junjun is famous for Havelis also.
Yes, sir. It has. Sir, Haveli is a kind of construction, I'll say, lesser in land as compared to fort, but bigger than the common houses we have right now. So mostly they are built in this circular patterns, and they are the high structures built for living in old times.
What are the controversial aspects of Havelis?
Sorry, sir.
Controversial aspects of Havelis. Is there any controversy surrounding the Haveli conservation in Junjunu?
Sorry, sir. I don't know.
Is there a special plan from the Rajasthan government to conserve Havelis, to preserve Havelis?
Sir, I don't know the exact plan of Rajasthan government, but since it depicts the cultural richness and historical aspects of the state, I think that there must be some plan to preserve because of constant degradation of the Havelis because of ignorance. Because we focused on some limited number of forts and Havelis, so we have neglected many Havelis out of that. So to preserve those culture, we must be focused upon.
Okay. See, this Rajasthan government,
Yes.
is in the news mostly for freebies.
Yes, sir.
They're offering a lot of freebies to the people of Rajasthan.
Yes, sir.
What is your stand on that? What is your opinion on that freebies? There is controversy surrounding the freebies of Rajasthan.
Sir.
It's doling out a lot of freebies.
Yes, sir. Sir, putting the political aspect aside, I believe that it has more of social impact because of freebies. For instance, we have this this free sanitary napkins, which the government is giving to the individuals. So I think it's a very much needed step. So in by means of freebies, there are political reasons that which are given, but I believe that it has more of social economic impact on the individual, particularly on women, like giving this LPG cylinders, so that we uh, prevent women, particularly who work in this kitchen, from the harmful air
Firewood.
oxidant. Yes, sir. And secondly, we have sanitary napkin examples. Thirdly, sir, there was much focus upon this health, that it will be the free treatment. So it has positive impacts on the socio-economic, but at the same time, we have to also think of the economic impact which the government will be facing because of freebies, the expenditure it will be doing, the misbalance in the of the.
Then how do you
accounts.
balance the social welfare
Yes, sir.
with economic aspects of the state? How do you balance that? What is it? What is the solution you suggest? Because you're telling that freebies are good for social welfare,
Yes,
and you're suggesting that it causes burden to the state exchequer. So you're telling me both are happening, which is good. What you said is right, in fact. But how do you balance them? What is your suggestion?
Sir, Rajasthan has this Bahamas card policy, by which we for the families which have this Bahamas, I believe that we can restrict the freebies to the individual who are actually in the need of it. For instance, free health can be made for some category of individuals, for some income level. We can ensure that they get this free health services, and we can charge for the other individual. So in that also, I believe we can have category of charges for such individuals. For example, like we can say that individual families which have income before below 5 lakh, we can have free. From 5 to 8 lakh, we can charge some cost, like for say 20%, for 8 to 10 lakhs, so that we are able to do this.
So rationalization of beneficiaries, essentially,
yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Tell me, how is Quad? The Quad international grouping, Quad.
Yes, sir.
How is it useful to India, and how is it unique to India compared to any other grouping?
Sir, Quad consists of India, USA, Australia, and Japan. Sir, all the four nations are the large economies, as well as hold a strategic position. For instance, India, Australia in the Indian Ocean. And sir, it is important from all the aspects for India. Firstly, we are able to align with the like-minded nation. Secondly, we are able to ensure the security and ensure the strategic position of India. Thirdly, sir, we can also focus by means of Quad countries to extend our economy of India by having more liberal trade with the other nation. For instance, I believe Quad is also one of the reasons that we are able to make this free trade agreement with Australia, because by means of Quad, we ensure our confidence, trust of other countries, that we are a nation who can be trusted upon in terms of anything: security, our principles, our economy, our togetherness in times of difficulties. So I believe this is the importance of Quad.
Okay, if you have to add one more country to Quad, what would that be? Only one country if you have to add.
Sir, we can add any nation from West Asia, maybe UAE, or maybe France, because We have covered Australia and Japan from this side,
And which are India, Australia, Japan, and
USA. We have these 4 nations already. So, to give position to the some country from the Europe and this West Asia or Africa, so we will align that from all the corners. We have one country in that.
do they have their navy, UAE or France? Do they have their navy in the Indian Ocean or Indo-Pacific Ocean? Pacific Ocean,
Sir, France has its island territories in this
Pacific Ocean,
Indian Ocean, sir.
Indian Ocean.
Yes, sir.
So the Quad mostly focuses on Indo-Pacific region, right?
Yes, sir.
So you think France is a country that fits into this
Sir, yes, we can.
rather than UK?
Sir, any nation out of UK and France can be added to Quad, but I think of France
Okay.
because we have better defense deals with it.
Okay.
We have cordial relation.
If India gets one more pandemic like COVID,
Yes, sir.
already based on experience of the COVID, we are getting ourselves, we are making systems stronger. We are making our systems stronger so that they can face, if at all, another pandemic comes. So while making systems stronger, are we neglecting some things? Are there some gaps that we still did not fill, which are required, in fact, to face one more pandemic like COVID?
Sir, getting ready for pandemic is not a one-day thing. We need the continuous efforts in this regard. So, starting from all the steps like infrastructure, vaccines, medicines, production in the country itself, manufacturing, we are focusing on the everything. But since we have just few steps ahead of our preparation, so I think there can be gaps in many sectors, but day by day we are improving upon it, and I believe we are better ready now for any sort of emergency which we were earlier as compared to earlier.
Okay. You have any question or shall we end the session?
You are already an IRS officer, right?
Yes, sir.
And where are you writing the exam?
Sir, because as I feel my first choice is AS, IAS, and second as IPS. So I believe that in both these services, I'll be better able to work in different sectors, get diverse opportunities to work upon it. Although revenue services is equally a good career to pursue with, but I believe from the other services which I feel I'll get more opportunities to express the talent in me, to bring out innovations and creativity.
So tell me, as an IPS officer, what are the diversified fields in which you get an exposure or you get work?
Sir, as an IPS, my most focus will be on the law and order. But in the law and order also, we have different kind of things. Like by means of law and order, we can work for women empowerment to ensure that there is women safety. There are less crimes for women. Secondly, by means of law and order, we can ensure inclusiveness for for example, transgenders, other vulnerable communities. By means of law and order itself, we can ensure that the other sectors of the economy grows. For instance, from Rajasthan, by improving law and order, we can increase tourism in many districts of the state which are not that much prospering. So these are the things I can think of.
Well, before ending the session, the interview, do you want to tell us anything?
So there's no such thing, sir.
Okay. Okay, it is over.